And RAISY is known to have sometimes unorthodox strategies actually that work out quite nice. He's very good at like thinking outside the box, I would say.
Yeah, I really want to start on RAISY. Yeah, I'll have to fix the overlay, so get us going.
Okie doke, so ladies and gentlemen, RAISY versus CNC on Deep Embrace, and RAISY, incredible speed here in the first seconds here. Picks up that heavy, CNC picks up the Mega. Here comes CNC with the LG. Takes a lot of damage here from RAISY's gun, but falls away in the end. Another nice predictive rocket there from CNC, but the speed from RAISY, this is going to be hard for CNC to pick this up. The good thing though is that RAISY, you know, with that champion, upon respawning you don't have much to work with, so if CNC can find a good start here with that first rail, it's definitely going to be good, and finishing it off with the LG, which I would say is CNC's signature gun. So 1-0, and just manages to pick up that heavy right before RAISY comes barreling in. But look at the speed, it's like it's so almost impossible to do anything here when RAISY just comes flying in with that speed. And so equalizes that score 1-1 immediately, picks up the Mega, and CNC is now the hunted. He is dangerously low, and I'm not really sure what he can rack up here. A lot of damage being dealt. He's on 5 HP, dangerously low. Finishes off with the SMG, and RAISY picks up another item, so he's in full control of the map right now. And good CNC comes in with the LG, but I mean, his mission right now is perhaps not to get a kill, just take down RAISY so that he, upon respawning, is going to have a better chance. That orb comes in, baits RAISY quite nicely there, but in the end uses it to flee the scene and pick up that Mega health. It falls down there, RAISY hits a beautiful rail. And lots of action here in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, indeed, 2 minutes played, and wow, the fourth frag from RAISY. CNZ not able to hit the rail before he dies. Yeah, he's working with the shotgun, which is a great tool against the light, but wow, RAISY using the pillar to dance around the damage. And he survives, gets the heavy. CNZ going to the Mega health, but he only has the shotgun, the tribal now, and now the lightning gun, but he's being destroyed. Oh, the tribals is paying out, look at this,
okay.
Nice.
What, 2 HP? Since he had 2 HP after that, so at what cost did he get that kill? I mean, he is on the right side of the map to get that heavy. Not sure if he's gonna take that in front of engaging it, gets it, and CNC picks up a third frag with a beautifully placed orb. RAISY spawns on the right side of the map that picks up the Mega health, and he can get a good frag. And CNC falls down! Hypergravity in the chat, boys.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah, that rocket bobbed RAISY into the abyss, embracing the deep. Ooh, RAISY hitting the rail though. Seems that in raidable state, but RAISY does not opt to go for another shot. And he's on life support. The orb gets taken, and one rocket hits, but RAISY is dead. And a quick succession frag. This is spiraling a bit out of control. Only 2 frags though.
It sure is, but like I previously mentioned, RAISY gets that only by the skin of his teeth. 7 HP, can scavenge for some bubbles here, but he gets punished immediately by CNC. But what I said in the beginning of the match here is that it can so easily spiral, because look at RAISY upon respawning, he's got nothing. He's so easy to take down, but there comes a rocket to CNC's face, and RAISY's doing a good job at keeping this at bay, though. It could have gone much worse, actually, with the pressure that CNC's putting on it.
Wow, the damage he's outputting, though. CNZ got the Mega health, but the damage after it. RAISY just, working with the better position. And CNZ, moving in a predictable fashion. He will get this heavy, probably, but is he going out? Is he coming off alive from this situation?
Like, it's so hard for CNC to hit RAISY right now. He's just flying around the map. Like,
Yeah,
the speed of Slash is
it's yeah, it is an insane amount of speed Slash can work with. It's the fastest champion
5-minute warning.
on the roster.
Oh, absolutely. We just passed the 5-minute mark, so we still got half of the game left, and it feels like we've been going on for ages with all these trades coming in. It's like back and forth, back and forth. It's just a fantastic showing from both players. And CNC looking strong, but so does RAISY. And here comes a bunch of rockets into the way of RAISY, but he managed to survive. And he's not on very high HP. Definitely doesn't have any armor either, which is going to be, hard for him. But CNC comes in with a rail, point blank rail to the face, and yeah, 9-9. And CNC orbs up to. Oh, he misses the item. He stole the item, but he missed it, unfortunately, in the first place. Ah, that's unlucky, and that's really good from RAISY now. He's got control of both of the items now, maybe.
Yeah, seems that needs to slow down a bit. Try to get some entry damage. But yeah, how do you evade a fight with such a fast champion?
Stopwatch.
Yeah, I'd say this is so perfectly set up for RAISY. He couldn't have gotten those kills in a better fashion. And like I said, now it gains control over both the items. CNC doesn't give up, though, standing, holds his ground here with the LG, orbs up, but doesn't really hit much. And RAISY gets the 12th frag. Not super clean, but still gets it. And doesn't have that much HP, and this is where the LG of CNC comes in, but yeah, doesn't really have the resources. But there comes the rail, and he's still on. He's still like he doesn't want to give up just yet.
Well, seeing that dishing out the damage, there is some revenge from RAISY, but yeah, the mega health is there to help CNZ. And yeah, it's a close game. Oh, what?
Okay.
RAISY just sliding around, evading a lot of the LG from CNZ. How did that work, right? Oh!
And RAISY had 6 HP left and spawned basically in front of the face of CNC, and CNC still couldn't pick them up because RAISY just served away. It was like so hard to hit him with that champion. And RAISY is now up on 14-11, so 3 frags difference between the two. There's still 2.5 minutes left in this map, but CNC keeps getting punished by these rails. I mean, I'd say he needs to find a kill right about now, otherwise it's starting to get really hard for him. The LG from CNC is fantastic and finishes it off with that double-barreled shotgun, and yeah, 14-12. I mean, so many kills, but I feel like we kind of expected that going into this first one.
Yeah, well, I think this is RAISY's doing. He's just playing so fast, and CNC is matching the speed. Yeah, because every time RAISY gets in the lead, he's playing a light, so CNZ just has to push and try to remove as much items on the map if he can. But yeah, he needs to be aggressive. There is no other way to stop a Slash.
Yeah, no, definitely not. And just about 80 seconds left of this map right now, and a couple of rails being exchanged over that heavy side of the map. 15-12 to RAISY, so I mean, obviously three frags in 1 minute is definitely not possible, but with the way that RAISY is just dealing so much damage, and here he comes with the rocket launcher, but CNC narrowly avoids that situation. Hits another rail on CNC, picked up that heavy. Oh, RAISY on 1 HP, and the
nice. Beautiful orb play. But yeah, the time is ticking away, and the damage again from RAISY. It's too much.
Yeah, it's just so hard for CNC to rack up something, because every time he gets that frag, he's always left with so little HP. And
yeah, and how fast RAISY was there to get the refrag with LG.
say now it's pretty much impossible to come back. I mean, it's just 10 seconds left, but a valiant effort from the Estonian. I think he definitely put up a fight, and again, an unorthodox picks from RAISY that actually works out. And
Yeah,
I wonder if this guy isn't single-handedly gonna change the meta sometime.
I think you can do something similar on the Veil of Nav with Slash. Like it's insane how fast he can be anywhere on the map.
Yeah.
But awesome to see. Seeing that almost able to stop the bleeding. Let's see if I can spot a grinder. Ah, we have it over here. So let's show that on stream. So yeah, first map was Deep Embrace. Now we move to Blood Covenant, where RAISY is playing Nyx. No, Clutch! And CZ playing Nyx.
Oh wow, clutch from RAISY. That's not something you want to go up against.
Yeah, I'll give you guys 2 minutes to predict your hearts out. Oh, we're back to lobby.
Back to lobby.
Oh, CZ lost the connection.
Uh-oh. Right back in it.
No, he's not there.
Stop fighting me.
What the fuck?
Thank you for testing this early access game. Right, we're all going to restart Co-Wake. So, yeah, pushing some buttons. But we'll jump in shortly. I guess all the pros have a very fast PC. The only one we have to wait for is defense laptop.
No, I've been loading in actually.
Yeah,
I haven't
quite,
the last one.
quite fast indeed. No, I think I'm now the last one because I play on the highest settings. Or I stream at the highest settings.
I play on the lowest, so. Oh. It used to be a good laptop back in the day. It's an Omen by HP laptop. It's not bad at all. It's just that I've been playing with it so much over the past 3.5 years, so it's a little tired. You know, it's like an 80-year-old grandma now. So it's taken it's taken its toll on this computer.
Ooh, I'm also getting stuck on connecting to server. Sync error. Can you give the server a kick? Ah, there I am. But no players found in my list. Oh, there we go.
I was invited by RAISY.
Okay. Yeah, me too. Yes, and we are going to jump in. The current match is lying, by the way. There, I have fixed it. Let's go. Yeah, 77% in favor of RAISY. 23 for CNZ.
Prepare to fight.
Yeah, let's start on clutch.
Begins in
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Oh, RAISY immediately 200 armor. That's just so scary.
Yeah, I would call GG already.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm actually curious about this map pick. I mean, when you see clutch, you're just like, oh well. The fact that it's not insta-banned is just
no, great damage output by CNZ.
yeah.
Does not hit the clutch rail. The clutch rail on clutch. Oh, I think they're both here, yeah. CNZ working with the angle. RAISY being raidable. And the rest is history. Look at the movement. The robot just tiptoeing around the map. Without a care in the world, he does get hit by a rail. Returns to favor, but it's traded. And it's still a 2v1. In the damage exchange. Oh, I do not like CNZ falling down. Oh, but it's actually a great trap. Oh, does not hit his shot though. 23 health on RAISY and he walks away on his victor.
I like the idea though from CNC.
Yeah, that was a great play.
And RAISY is now the one who has to, well, look, his shield is not up for another 20 seconds. He's not very high on health, and he has no armor. So, a good opportunity here for CNC to get his next strike. Picks up that heavy, that's a good start. And RAISY now picked up that rail. That's going to be instrumental. He might hit a couple of rails here, which is going to make it more feasible for him to go into any kind of engagement here. And slow it down a little bit here now. Okay, CNC spots RAISY, hits that magnificent rail in the air, comes in with the LG, and it's just a signature move from CNC, finishing off with that LG. The LG just goes straight through the shield here again. RAISY can't really catch a break from that. CNC, well, RAISY dangerously low in HP, and here comes CNC barreling in with a rail and gets that third frag on the board. However, RAISY respawns on this side of the map, and he's gonna... Oh, CNC pops the ghost walk, but that was a surprise kill right there. Almost a potential for it at least.
Oh, RAISY flying through the map. Nice.
CNC looking hot so far.
Yeah, needs to collect the time files though, and oh, that's interesting. Oh, RAISY has his shield up, so he is not able to gobble up the time files. So CNZ has that thing bricked up, but not for this fight. But he still gets the heavy mid fight, and RAISY disappears into other.
Pink mist? No.
No, it's all oil, I think.
Yeah, it's not pink mist. CNC 6 frag on the board. They're finishing off with a shotgun, and yeah, looking good for him so far. Rack up a couple of frags and manages to continue to just well, these rails are missing, and there comes the LG. But the LG is really the weapon he's trusting right. Look at that! Just like RAISY just doesn't have any chance against that. And another rail here from CNC. He's looking on point right now. Look at everything that he's hitting. And I feel like you know, you come to a point where you think, well, there's no point that RAISY can come back from this, and we're getting kind of close to that point actually, because this is a big map, and CNC's got that ghost walk, which he's almost not used at all. He's using it now for the second time, I think, in this map, and
Nice.
another rail hit to the face of RAISY, and just before the heavy spawns.
Yeah, also nice how he aimed at. He just waited for RAISY to strafe into his crosshair. Just really composed. Not really going out of the way of the flick rails. RAISY prepared for the jump pad play, but still seems it working with the better stack.
I'm gonna follow CNC for a bit now, actually, just see it from his perspective.
Nice, yeah, there's a follow killer on, so it seems that got lost track. We are on him anyway.
Alrighty, I mean, there's a good potential here for RAISY to find this frag. CNC is on just 100 HP, no armor. Ghost Walk is not up for another 10 seconds, so CNC's mission right now is just to stay away. And obviously he can hear the clutch pretty easily, also see it, it's a big opponent. And the fact that he's able to hit that rail on the clutch as he was flying across his face, that's amazing. RAISY picks up that heavy, and look at the speed of RAISY. He knows he has to do something right now, but just a predictive rocket and a rail and Ghost Walk popped. And yeah, CNC doesn't really have to do that much right now. He just needs to try and just keep his distance really, and continue to hit the rails that he's been doing. And he's gonna keep that robot on a distance.
He shoves 2 rockets into the face of CNZ though.
Stopwatch.
Still a lot to play for. 4 minutes on the map.
Absolutely so. There's still a lot to play for, but like I told you, CNC's got the Ghost Walk, and that's always going to be a, you know, that last escape that he can utilize.
Stopwatch.
And but yeah, RAISY's stack here is not to play
Oh,
with the
CNZ
shotgun.
dropping down, but wow, the first rockets from RAISY did not connect. But so, same goes for the shotgun of CNZ.
Yeah, I think it was still he had a plan to just try and deal as much damage as possible, try and, you know, put RAISY back on Earth really. But RAISY's been able to restack quite nicely. CNC is forced to pop the Ghost Walk just to get away from that. He does actually manage it, and the clock's ticking away here. And I mean, for every minute, for every second that passes, RAISY's the pressure on RAISY mounts more and more. He actually misses CNC on this side of the map. CNC doing it actually RAISY style here, just hiding from RAISY, and look at that, RAISY just can't find him. He has no idea that he's here, and
Yep.
yeah, unless RAISY's watching the stream now, he might sense that something is wrong, but no, look at this, he just continues. Oh, CNC, you don't have to move. He could have just stayed. But yeah, that's buying so much time.
Oh, he hits a rail just after the heavy pickup. Oh, but it's dangerous for CNC. He does not have any armor. Oh, he gets... The rail gets traded, and he gets the mega health. And the opening damage. RAISY getting stuck on the map geometry.
I don't know, this is looking really good for the Estonian right now. I think that RAISY is starting to feel the pressure. Just he has to fight now. He has to take every opportunity to take a fight. CNC knows this, obviously. He can just stay away. So just continue to hit these rails, and he knows exactly where it is, and there's a rocket to the face. This is GG definitely at this point.
For
yeah,
sure,
RAISY
yeah.
calls it.
Let's see, 74%. Rail
94% rail from CNC. That's awesome. I
59.
couldn't see his LG, but it was probably pretty good as well.
Yeah, 59 LG.
Yeah.
On the big target. But,
Once again, the rail can really save you. I was not expecting that matchup or that result actually. Seeing it as RAISY on clutch is always a nightmare, but he made it work.
Yeah, so a lot of money's going to Ostubby and 2 others. 1400 lightning bolts. Let's see, we move on to Runes of Sarnath, where CNZ is playing the Stalk and Peaker RAISY Sorlek. And I'll give the viewers 2 minutes to predict your hearts out.
Who's the lobby leader?
I think RAISY is.
Okay, Ray. He just ignored CNC. CNC said invite Cook, deliberate murder, and he just started the game again. Oh, so we might go back to the lobby if RAISY is
Yeah,
kind here.
so they did it for us, so.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think we're going back to lobby because the game is taking a long time to load.
Yeah. Yeah. So good old Cook is gonna come in here as well. Oh, starts again without inviting him.
Lol. I think Cthulhu forgot to accept.
Oh my god. Technical difficulties. If we go back to lobby now, you should start playing the elevator music. And just put a screen like, we'll be right back. Intermission. Well, looks like we're going into the game. This is the third map between
Prepare to fight.
myztro Gaming's RAISY and obviously my own CNC. So
Round begins in 3.
should we follow CNC for a bit or
Yeah, sure. Let's start on him. I think they both have great champions on this map. RAISY will be a little bit easier to hit, but has a nice movement. CNZ with the crouch sliding mechanic.
Not really the champion you're used to seeing CNC on, but might be able to make it work. RAISY coming in there with the Sorlag and the LG, dealing a lot of damage to CNC, who needs to fall back a little bit. He's gonna use the Peaker here to traverse these this underground area safely. Saw that RAISY was there and decided not to go, and left that item up for him, but gonna use the surprise LG, walks right into the spit. That's not really good. Gonna choose to take this LG fight, which is actually pretty smart, and gets it in the last tick of that kill. Last second he gets it, but RAISY hits a rocket right to his face.
Oh, the super shoddy wins out on the starting machine gun.
Impressive.
Oh, and he's not stopping. Can he miss? How much is he hitting? Oh, it's only 66. What a noob.
Still early days, I suspect that number is gonna continue at that rate probably, but
Yeah, goes out right on time. Does a double back and seals the deal and can now collect the mega health. There's enough time to go for this heavy. And CZ only with the rail, but he's doing the damage. RAISY returns the favor though. Nice.
Okay.
It's great LG kill.
No item up here for a while. The CNC is kind of low compared to RAISY, and he knows he just comes spiraling in. It's a good awareness from RAISY there, knowing that CNC must be low, and CNC gets caught up again with the spit. No chance at all.
What is this? This is not normally.
How did RAISY even know that he was there? That's
Yeah.
so weird.
Well, predicting the spawn, I think.
Now he's ghosting the stream.
It must be.
Yeah, 6-2 is now the score here. Still, like I said, still early days, so anything can happen. But RAISY looking good so far with like good start here. That's what you need in this game. You need a solid start, and it's gonna help you a lot.
Ooh,
Spit missed
RAISY.
from RAISY.
Yeah.
It doesn't miss actually, but it was a mistake to fall down there. But again, the spawns are a bit unlucky here for CNC because RAISY spawns right in his face.
But it's interesting. He could also just go through the jump pad or the portal to evade the fight. He chooses to take a stance, and yeah, RAISY with the starting stack, out stacking him. Still, seems that gets refrag.
Stopwatch.
But he needs conversion track. It's 3.5 minutes played. RAISY with a nice lead.
Almost a vertical railer coming in from Kirill, from CNC, and another rail coming in here while RAISY's stuck here in this room, and no chance at all. The spit also misses, so that's the worst case scenario. RAISY is now doesn't have much to work with. CNC picks up that mega and heavy, and there's a 5-second split between the two items, so a good chance for him to gain a good control here. Now he needs to rack up 2 more kills here on RAISY to be able to equalize the situation, but RAISY continues to deal damage to him. Pika comes out, does absolutely nothing unless he gives it a little bit of information, and now it slows down again because both players are low. I mean, they're probably gonna trade the items here. RAISY tries to delay the mega a little bit, but didn't know that they were already split. So I think that now it's gonna be, they're gonna spawn at pretty much the same time.
Yeah, seems that not getting the damage out though. So RAISY is out stacking. Seems that by quite a margin, and again the plus forward mechanic. It's just how do you stop an onslaught? Well, you have to just hit your shots. But that wasn't the case from CNZ.
Ace is doing a really good job at putting continued pressure here on CNC, and he just really can't catch a break. Walks right into the spit, which, well, the pickup that he just picked up is rather useless after that engagement. He's kind of stuck here again, and RAISY continues to hit that rail again, and Jesus, this is looking really grim actually for CNC, and RAISY's definitely on a good run here.
That was so scrumptious I could just lick my claw.
Fairly low now after that engagement. There's no item to pick up here for another 15 seconds. So a kill for CNC would be needed right about now to be able to regain control of the items. But see, RAISY knows, and he's just gonna stay far back and just listen.
He's syncing up the items.
Yeah.
So yeah, that means that they probably will be on their own half of the map when the items are up. Yeah, definitely playing plus backward right now. myztro RAISY.
as we're almost coming up on the 7-minute mark here, there's still 9-5. There's a 4 frag difference between the two, and RAISY continues to put good pressure on the Estonian here, and as a result, he hasn't been able to find much. He's constantly trying to find somewhat of an opening here, but he just can't really. And
Nice movement.
yeah, it's just so hard for CNC right now. It's just because RAISY is hitting everything, and 10-5 now here on the last map of Ruins of Sarnath, and whoever takes this, I mean, walks away with the set. So this means a lot, of course. Good rocket here from CNC. This could be the start of something, but the LG comes in. Can't find RAISY though. Here he finds him left with 49 HP. There's no item up here on this side of the map. Can pick up a light here, but still running low on health. And RAISY respawns and actually has a little bit more actually than CNC. But the weapons is the difference here, because CNC is stacking up on the weapons. But RAISY with a CPMA movement here. And here comes another engagement here between the two, and the peak comes in from Kirill, but it doesn't really do that much for him.
No, RAISY can walk away with the mega health. So as he said, has to do a lot of work again. And RAISY just fine with using the upper position. Oh, range the rail down. While seeing it does get some damage out, but it's not enough to equalize stacks. Oh, RAISY actually falling off on the Mega Health platform, so CNZ gets that item.
I'd say it's actually too late at this point. CNC can find a clean frag here, but no, he can't. He just takes a lot of damage, gets that frag there, but there's just a minute left and 3 frags. I mean, it is possible, but it's going to be really hard, because RAISY doesn't have to do anything. And if I know RAISY right, he's actually going to go into the tribal room there and just wait. Which, well, yeah, that's pretty much what he's doing. Just waits by the Telbury. He doesn't have to do anything, because CNC doesn't know where he is. Here he comes. He's gonna find him here.
Oh, RAISY gets stuck on the map geometry. Yeah, if RAISY gets 2 unfavorable spawns, it might be in the books, but it isn't happening.
Smells again over here. They're gonna run into each other here, actually, but CNC misses the opportunity.
Oh, that was a good shot, and the heavy gets picked up.
Alright, there it is. That's a GG, but it was a valiant effort for CNC there for a while. If he would have, they ran into each other over there by LG, and I just couldn't really catch him there, but it would have been a good opportunity.
Out of your skin.
You win. You lose.
But yeah, the first map went to CNZ. Or no, it's the second map, Blob Covenant.
Yeah.
The third one is going to myztro RAISY.